Can you believe on this beach 136 years ago, 60,000 soldiers marched during one of the most influential battles in Civil War history? From November 15th to December 24th, 1864, General William T. Sherman marched 60,000 soldiers from Atlanta to South Carolina, destroying Confederate supplies along the way. There was a lot of tension between the Confederate and Union because these battles took place at the end of the war. General Sherman captured Atlanta, Georgia on September 2nd, 1864. This was very important because if the South had no factories, they could not make more supplies for the war. Sherman and his 60,000 went through Georgia and took over all the factories, foundries, and warehouses, and either destroyed or took all the munitions. After the Union captured Atlanta, the Confederate Army left. They headed to Tennessee and Alabama, attacking Union supplies as they went. Sherman didn't want to chase them and risk going on a wild goose chase, so he split up his troops in half. One half went to Nashville to intercept the Confederate forces, and the other half to Savannah, destroying everything on their way. On November 2nd, 3,500 Confederate cavalry started a fight with Union soldiers, but it ended really badly. 650 Confederate soldiers were killed or wounded, so many that the South did not want to start any more battles. Instead, they went south, ahead of Sherman's troops, wreaking havoc as they went. They broke bridges, chopped trees, and burned barns filled with stuff before the Union army could reach them. The Union was just insufferable. One of the Union's tactics was called the Sherman's neckties. A Sherman necktie is a railroad tie that has been heated up and wrapped around a tree. These were made to destroy the Confederates' main mode of transportation, the railroad.
After over a month of gruesome and destructive battle, from capturing Confederate bases in Atlanta to finishing the Civil War in the whole of Georgia, the Union ultimately won the war. Sherman's war in Georgia was harmful and devastating, but it did just what it was supposed to do. It hurt Confederates' morale, made it impossible for them to fight at full capacity, and brought the end of the Civil War.